Welcome. Folks, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. And if you claim to be a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
Now, here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Pass to Edey. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets. Number 4, Evan Mobley.
And here is McGrady. And it's Denver with the rebound. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Nembhard. It's tipped. McGrady left side. Fires the three. And the three ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to grab Drive your coach crazy? That's the way to do it.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Jokic's screen. In the corner, it's Richardson. And the Jazz, another three.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
The shot by Thompson, no good.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
In the corner, it's Richardson. Out to Smith. Back to Richardson. Takes the three. That one misses. It's been a slow start here for Denver. 6-point game. Here's Nembhard. Got a piece of it. And here we go with Henderson.
There's the basketball mind of Henderson working. Stayed ahead of the play for the score.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nembhard's shot is good.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
On the wing, Tracy McGrady. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Trains the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
The amazing Nikola Jokic, Stan. How fun is this guy for us to watch every time we do a game?
Yeah, he's such an interesting guy, Kevin. He's got so many skills, and he's led the league in touches, but he's near the bottom in how long the ball sticks in his hand. Constantly making quick decisions and passes. This guy is really like watching the best we've ever seen.
I would agree. And what a quality to know where to go with the ball when the pressure arrives.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Here's Mobley, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
No good on that one. And the Jazz with some changes. No good on the second free throw. So, Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Outside our test. Denver passing it around. Pass to Bufkin. Clock at 4. He doesn't hit that one.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Wilkins wide open, and he fires. Misses the 3. Denver trails by 11. Here's Ware. That one's in, his first shot this game. And it's Utah's ball. Here's Davis. And stolen by Mobley. Here's Walter. Pass to Ware. 40 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over to the wing. Here's Bufkin. His three-pointers off the mark. On the wing, DiVincenzo. The Jazz again can't hit it. Here's Walter. Still yet to score. With the drive. And it's Finney Smith with the rebound.
Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
Well, their defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
Davis with it. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Bufkin. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Edey. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edey's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Nuggets. Richardson outside. Lots of room. Edey with the rebound.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Richardson, no luck.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Down low. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Edey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Drummond. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Edey's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they gave him the mid-range. Smart idea to take that one.
Pass to Finney Smith. It's Wilkins on the wing. Edey with the rebound.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Shot from the wing. And it's Artest missing. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Richardson. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Edey with the rebound. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Walter, good.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed. And that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Richardson attacking.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Ware. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Richardson for three. Davis inside. In the corner, Wilkins with it. About 3 minutes played so far in this second quarter. Offensive rebound. Outside, Davis. It's Richardson on the wing. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Richardson.
Oh, my. He's just getting nasty on him now, fellas.
You know, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out the really slick moves. Out to the right wing. Here's Ware. Out to the right wing. Edey gets the bucket. Edey's got 7 now in this quarter.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now Wilkins. No scoring in this one. Shoots from the elbow. And Ware pulls it down.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Jazz leading by 4. Wilkins outside. And Ware pulls it down.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Jazz shooting their first free throws of this
Team foul.
first one falls for.
Richardson. 2 shots.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Denver trails by 3. It's hauled in by Jokic. Nembhard with it. Now McGrady defending. And it's Thompson with the jam.
And he's got rocket ship-like takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
McGrady outside. There's 45 seconds left here in the second. Lays it up and banks it in. McGrady's got 5 points so far.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Henderson outside. Pass to Jokic. And a miss there on the triple. In the corner, it's Buzelis. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He has 5.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Smith. Jokic trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Smith. Smith's got the first bucket of the third here for Utah.
Whatever they ask Smith to do, he is more than willing. And boy, is he capable.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted, but there's an old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. Now here's Henderson. Good D by Mobley.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Here's Jokic. Jokic rising up.
Oh, Jokic with attitude there. Love it.
It's Thompson off the drive. Another shot. And the rejection by Smith.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Buzelis.
Well, guys, I've been around this game for a long time, and I've never seen someone like Jokic. A giant man with point guard skills.
Last season, Stan, Jokic passed LeBron's all-time triple-double mark, and he did it stunningly in 813 fewer games.
Yeah, now it's really possible, Kevin, that he's going to end up at the top of that triple-double list by the time his career's over. He's got the Big O and Westbrook in his sights. You know, don't sell this guy short. He can do it almost any night.
And here's Smith. 5 points in the game. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And while perimeter play might be Smith's calling card, he does have the size to do damage inside. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Denver trails by 6. Thompson, left side. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he gets it to go.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Smith outside. The Jazz again can't hit it. And so here's Denver. Count it. And now just a 2-point Utah lead.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady. For Denver, they have missed both of their free throws tonight. 0 for 2 so far. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA and a very underrated defender.
And he's evolving, isn't he? Looks like he's working on other parts of his game, but he's always been able to shoot, which has been his calling card.
And he's a much more athletic guy than people give him credit for.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, we're seeing a different version of him in this half, taking a more direct approach. He didn't have a single free throw in the first half.
Here's McGrady. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McGrady's got 8 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Thompson outside. 6 on the shot clock. Buried from 15 feet out. Thompson's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
High motor type of player. Henderson fighting tooth and nail down low.
For Utah, they've gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game. So he comes up empty, missing both.
That's a rarity for him, not being able to cash in on the trip to the line.
Pass to Jokic. Henderson outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Henderson's got his 3rd bucket of the night. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've also shown great effort defensively tonight. They closed out on shooters and really got their hands up on multiple shots. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Henderson outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal.
And that's just Henderson disregarding the defense. It's a physical lead.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Both free throws good from Henderson. 1:02 left in the 3rd quarter. Pass to Ware. Outside for Artest. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Shot clock at 3. Here's Heaney. Henderson pulls it in.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
27 seconds left to the 3rd. Things getting physical, but Jokic hammers it out and wins.
Jokic's performance has been off the charts tonight. He is having a huge impact on this game.
Now in the lineup for your Jazz, Andre.
There's the screen.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
Pass to Edey. Here's Bufkin. The Nuggets with another miss. A 3 for DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta. And now it's an 8-point Utah lead. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Utah out in front as they wrap up the third quarter with a 13. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Denver trails by 8. Here's Bufkin. It's Drummond with the rebound. Outside, Davis. The kick out to Wilkins. It's deflected. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And I love the fact that he didn't try to take on the defense by himself. Great pass on the move.
And free throw good from Walter. Utah leading by 5. Here's Wilkins. It's slammed in by Wilkins.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Walter. It's stolen by Davis. Now DiVincenzo. The shot's good on the assist from Wilkins. And the Jazz lead by 10.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Out left to the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Heaney. It's Drummond with the rebound. Finney Smith with it. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. Denver trails by 10. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his third foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. To the wing right side. Thompson outside. To the inside. Just 5 on the clock. Takes it inside. Oh, offensive interference.
At the line for the Nuggets, Amen Johnson. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Tom.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. With an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, I got a chance to listen in on what Jason Kidd was talking about with his players. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pulls it up. They get it again. It's Richardson on the wing. Great finish! Oh, my. And that one is stuffed right through.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Hands it from downtown.
They'll be with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's Nembhard on the wing. Takes the 13-footer, and the basket is good.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
It's hauled in by Richardson. Utah leading by 10. Henderson outside. To the paint. Stolen by Thompson. To the right side. A 3-ball. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now.
Substitution for your Jazz.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Rebound, Utah. McGrady left side. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Denver trails by 7. Pass to Nembhard. For the 3. A kick out to Mobley. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mobley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
It's the Nuggets ball. It's been 8 unanswered points for him. To the middle. Out to Thompson. 1:30 left in the 4th quarter. And then Buzelis with the dunk.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
Pass to Richardson. 5 to shoot. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by Denver.
Thompson misses.
They need buckets to stay in this game. That's not the shot they're looking for.
Now, Jokic. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Back to Jokic. The trade. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. And now a 7-point Utah lead.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
It's the first, and that turns the lead to 6. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
It counts. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the looky like from 3 and capitalized.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They got to do a better job of taking care of the ball. Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And he is unable to get the second one. Buzelis, no one around him. Shoots the 3. And that one is off. Missed. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end,
These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Oh no, 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 no. Baby, tell me where you gone. I've been feeling for your love so long. We can praise God in the moonlight. Baby, if you with me, better do right. And I've been gone too long, and I'm hoping that you sing my song. I've been on this road for way too long. I've been hoping that we all get along. These roads of flames are catching a fire. Showed you I loved you, you called me a liar. Give God the thanks and praises. I've been on my own, but we ain't never left alone, long. And if I'm telling you the feeling is wrong, relax a little, friend, this won't take too long. And when you're feeling alone, you can call my phone. Is there a better way to go? Teach them something before they lose their soul. Oh no, 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 freedom is the road. Oh no, 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 coming in from the cold. Tell them not to sell it, it's worth more than gold. And guiltiness will catch them in the end. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They'll try to manipulate you through your pockets. Now you're caught up in the fog with the optics, with the vision. Try to control you so they take the power. No, we don't play that game, we're here to empower. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God all the thanks and praises. Thanks and praises. Give God the thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give God thanks and praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises. Give him the thanks and the praises.
It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah. We both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes, I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. Half the world shook with the words she said. Got the other one shook when he came from the dead. The dead, yeah. Honest see it and you know it's him. I can see it cause I'm knowing him. When I speak and you know it's him, better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Got my rock, I take my chances. This right here, I could not plan it. But it's happening, this ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that are made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then washed it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God, he way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Act a fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. Folks be asking what the plan is. I don't know till Father answers in his hands, just like the planet. We both floating, I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We departed, relocated. Save me from my woes, I'm staying.
Young. Yeah, I've been way too teed to ever let one of these play with me. Stay out the way with me, it get hot like a block on a day when it's 80 degrees. Top out the top on the land, it was me and Chance was in Miami like the Heat. Top out the top on the land, it was me and Chance was in Miami like bam. If you gonna boss up, then you gotta learn how to take some losses, bro. What it cost it, bro. And it got me exhausted, bro. My rollie go 40 below. Money and loyalty, all that I know. Cardi my glasses, Cardi my... We run the city like cardio. I open my eyes and still see... I walk in the kitchen, it smell like... Woke up with a style, she driving the boat. I've been fighting my demons, I'm whipping the ghost. Part of my glasses, part of my lows. My brother tell me that I'm proud of you folks. Some gon' show love and some gon' hate for no reason. I'm already knowing. They try to stop me, but it's this bad. She telling me keep going. They try to lock me out, somehow still all worked out like Terrell Lawrence. They try to knock me down, somehow still get back up. And I keep going, I keep proving, I keep showing. I keep developing, I keep growing.
All my favorite hoodies at a bad condo. But I know this got my back like I'm Rondo. Sitting on my lap while I'm sliding through Chicago. Now we draw the boat, but when we came here, a wise man told me follow anywhere the star go. So I'm in that double R's, blacker than some charcoal. Open up the side doors and scan you like a barcode. For the little, for the vato. See ya in Berea, boy, you better duck your taco. They be capping like they captain, I'm the capo. And I still a ship, go anywhere that I go. And I got the city on my shoulder like Iago. We in Miami like Martin and Will. She tryna get her a part in the film. Love it in Florida, but one California. The red bottom blue is so hard in the hills. I'm at the dock with my arm in the wheel. This ain't no movie, I'm starving for real. This ain't no job, I'm starving for real. I'm hungry for real, I'm barring for real. I'm warm for real, hands up, this a Coupe D tie. Try to keep it P like a 2C drop, but we gotta lock up like a 2C knot. Know that you wanna see Cool G rap, but right now you finna see Cool G rock.